Something's not right, but it seems familiar somehow.
Okay, so in the last episode we met with Megan, Captain Megan, and we boarded the dreadful whale. And now we're waking up in a cabin, or one of the holds, I guess. What was her name? Megan Thompson or something? I don't remember. Okay, the door's blocked. That's not a good sign.
I remember this endless cold.
Excuse me. Okay, we are not on the ship. Looks like we might be in the void. Excuse me.
Where are you? You might as well show yourself.
Where are you, outsider?
Corvo, old friend. Do I even have to say it? You've lost another Empress.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for pointing that out.
But now she's got the throne. 15 years ago, the assassin Dowd could have warned you about her if you'd bothered to ask. But you were too busy for questions.
Why would I ask
Times
about...
have changed, Corvo. And you haven't been watching the dark corners of the world. Maybe living in a palace has made you soft. What happens when you push a man farther than he ever thought he could go?
Whoa.
Does he snap?
Nasty looking
And what happens
whale.
when he tries to go home? Maybe you'll finally learn what it feels like to kill an Empress. Dowd could have told you about that, too.
Okay, receive the mark of the outsider. Accept the outsider's mark or reject the offer. No powers mode. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I want powers.
I felt this so long ago. The void. It was still there all along. Never thought I'd be here again.
L2 to move forward rapidly.
Feels as good as I remember.
Missed it. What am I? Oh, there.
Now I'm going to save my daughter and win back her throne.
Dude, why are you not going far enough? Why is Boyle here?
There you are, my love.
And the heart, which helps you locate runes and talismans.
Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Jessamine, if all I can hear are the last echoes of your voice, That's enough.
Only the last of my essence with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse.
My heart.
Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Use the heart to locate runes and bone charms. Okay, so we know there's one in that direction.
There are no stars in the sky. There is no sky.
Is there any reason I can go this way? No.
In thousands of years, few have seen this place. 2 were empresses.
Who is Delilah, really? Jessamine's sister? Bearing the outsider's mark.
Who's that behind her? Who are you? Huh.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Loading Karnaca Harbor. Meet with Megan Foster and discuss a plan of action before taking the skiff to Karnaca. Alright.
Maybe I got lazy. Fell asleep at my
I thought he was
post.
going to say, maybe I got laid.
Somehow everything I love is at risk. Again. Last time I saw
You're gonna
Karnaca,
die, clown!
I was just 18, boarding a ship bound for Dunwall. It was dawn, and I'd been up all night dancing, 3 sheets to the wind. I was puffed up with the old Duke's favor, and I thought I was the greatest swordsman the Isles had ever known. For over 3 decades, I've lived in a palace, watching over the people I love. I've had an empress die in my arms, and raised another from birth. Who would have thought I'd come back home, the most wanted man in the Isles, following the trail of a monstrous killer? What would that 18-year-old think of me now?
Well, and that's why I'm trying to do things the non-lethal way. Oh, we can actually write in our travel log. New Year. For most people, a new year means renewed hope and promises. Me, I just hate the memories that get dredged up. Today, third day of the month of Earth, would have been Jessamines' birthday. We used to take a skiff out on the river before dawn, bringing a good bottle of sparkling wine just to take a few moments to watch the sunrise together, alone for a while before she got caught up in her duties of the day. All these years later, why am I still thinking about it? The anniversary, the worst time of the year. These weeks leading up to the anniversary of Jessamines' murder, I run through it all again. If I'd just been there a moment sooner, or known more about Dowd, if I had been just a bit stronger, faster, smarter, if one moment she was there, or one moment she was here, then the next in my arms slipping away, nothing I could do. Yes, I still grieve, the whole world still grieves, and so we mark the day she was murdered with somber speeches and trumpets. The month of harvest can't come soon enough. Dishonored. Feels like it did all those years ago. Jessamine and that's weird that they capitalized and. Jessamine and me, just a moment too late. Now Emily, this witch Delilah, the most powerful magic I've ever seen. She tore away the outsider's mark and made Emily into stone. I will find a way to undo it and undo Delilah herself, along with her accomplice, Duke Abel. Somehow I'll make sure they pay for what they've done to Emily. I've dealt with that weasel Ramsay for a start, but thanks to Delilah and the Duke, the whole empire thinks I'm the crown killer. But for now, I'm on a boat heading away from Dunwall toward my homeland. Seems absurd to write it down. The captain is Megan Foster. Says she's friends with Anton Sokolov, the old royal physician. I have no choice but to trust her for now. We sail to Serkanos. At least it gives me time to think. I need a plan. A plan to save Emily and pull Delilah from the throne she stole. The void. I'd almost forgotten the way it feels to walk in the void, that sickening sensation, like falling. Like being abandoned by everything you've ever known. And the outsider, those dead eyes of his, limitless, black. Of course, he offered me the same gift. I thought I might refuse just to let him know I won't be a part of his games. But then I remembered Emily trapped by Delilah's magic, so I took it. Anything I can use against the Duke and Delilah, anything to defeat them and save my daughter. If this gift comes with a price, I just hope it's not too steep. So obviously, if we had not taken the powers, that would have changed this journal entry. And what will his other gift cost me? Jessamine's beloved voice trapped in the same strange contraption that kept me company 15 years ago. I've been trying to forget it, but it is comforting to be able to talk to her again, and yet it's not entirely the person I knew anymore. We've finally arrived in Karnaca. I haven't seen the city in years. Nobody's waiting for me there. Neither the people nor the Duke. So our mission is to... okay, we already... I guess we have to meet with her, with Megan again. Right? Mission items. Imperial Signet. Lore and maps. So we got quite a few here. Quite a few things here. Let's see. Dunwall citizens express shock and fear as yet another outspoken critic of Empress Emily Kaldwin has met with a violent demise. Well, we already read the newspapers, so I think... yeah, Boyle recently wrote an opinion piece harshly criticizing the Empress for what he called her slipshod style of governance. Yeah. Letter from... okay, yeah, these are all the... I think these are all... okay, these are all the things that we already read. So, yeah, we're good on that. Audiographs. Let's see. Yep. Okay, the Tower of Dunwall. These are the books that we read. Okay. There we go. Crossbow. It's not what you're used to living in a palace, but this is all the coin I could scrape up. Anton and I operated on a tight budget, and guess what? Now you do too. If it's not beneath you, pick up whatever valuables you find along your way. We'll need ammo and resources to take down the people behind the coup. Hidden all over the city, there are underground black market shops. Look for a symbol depicting two hands, which means there's a shop nearby. Follow the signs. They'll guide you. Buying from the black market is against the law, but it could make the difference against the Duke's military. Sokolov was working on this crossbow as a gift for you. If you need it modified, those shops can help with that as well. Megan. Alright, so now maybe we'll be able to do our drug bolts, our sedation bolts. Maintenance list. Repair the things that got busted up in Anton's room where he was taken. It's been weeks now. Oh, Anton's been taken. No, scratch that. Not until I bring him back home. As a show of faith that he will be coming back. Unblock the storage door. Looks like something fell on the other side. And I really need to sell the stuff locked up in there to make some coin. Pay the port tax and look the other way. Fees to those Grand Guard bastards before they wonder who my passenger is this time. I'll do it when I get the money. Okay, so we can head up that way. That door's blocked, which is the one that was just referred to in that list.
Must be cursed. Daft old man. This is some shit.
Okay, so there's Megan, so we need to talk to her. This is a toilet. Okay, Anton, your idea of improving the head gasket's sealing with a guano coating is the worst you've ever had. I'll make you sleep in the engine room if you don't fix your mess by tomorrow. Megan, if all the inventors were as delicate and short-tempered as you are, you and I would still be paddling around in carved-out logs. Megan, I made some mulberry cake. It's my own recipe, improved by Tivian spices. I left it in the galley. Anton, where are you, old fool? I hope nobody hurt you. I'll find you. I swear I miss you. No. Did Megan and Anton have a thing going? Nice. Got some crossbow bolts. I guess we'll go talk to Megan then.
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Voice sounds familiar. Sounds like,
We've been en route for...
Sokolov's style. It's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more.
she sounds like Rosaria Dawson. Investigation notes. Why can't an old man enjoy his last years in a warmer climate with good wines and spicy foods without stumbling into another nest of aristocratic vipers eager to coil around the heart of this empire? As I've learned more each week for months now, I've found my mind turning over the movements beneath the surface here in Karnaca. Duke Luca Abel, and some inner circle that even seems to include Captain Mortimer Ramsey of the Dunwall City Watch, a betrayal that boggles the mind. How many others are involved? They aim their venom at our dear Empress, young Emily, that much is certain, but when will they strike and how? Do I dare spend another month gathering stray bits of esoteric information, linking it together with what we already know? Can we even afford another week? Or should Megan and I set out for Bristol tonight, taking this leaky tub up through the canal? Corvo will not hesitate. He will act as soon as I hand over what I know, and if I'm too hasty, it might be his undoing. Coming home to his native Serkanos without some critical piece of knowledge about this affair. And then there's the crown killer to worry about. If that fiend is part of the Duke Abel's schemes, as I suspect, how long until the dreadful whale catches the Duke's eye?
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called crown.
The hell are these?
When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning.
I miss listening to old Anton Sokolov and his travel stories. He even explored Pandyssia.
And I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
What? Wait, what?
Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
What the fuck? Did she get attacked by Megan? Bloodfly study. I've wondered whether I have another book in me. The bloodfly epidemic, coupled with basic information on life cycle and behavior, might make an excellent project for this old natural philosopher. Okay, well, apparently that's what's in that cage, or terrarium, or whatever the hell, or aquarium. Bloodflies are exotic insects, unlike anything else found in Serkanos. I suspect they originated on the Pandyssian continent. In groups of 3 or fewer, they are harmless. Individuals won't attack, leading me to speculate that each emits a scent that has a collective effect on larger numbers of bloodflies. Bloodflies are attracted to rapid movement and sound. Their nests can be broken apart, scattering the swarm, and in particular the nests are quite susceptible to fire. The insects require fresh corpses to lay their eggs, which hatch in breathtaking fashion after a very short time. More corpses in a Serkanan city, say during a crisis or plague, mean more bloodflies. Interestingly, in the last part of a bloodfly's life cycle, they calm a great deal, leaving the swarm. They molt, causing the wings to drop off. Afterward, each bloodfly lives a solitary existence. Very odd. Bloodflies are largely restricted to the south, preferring warmer climates like certain aging natural philosophers. Reflection on my journey to the Pandyssian continent. A colleague of mine owns a stunning map of the known world, adorned with curlicues and sea beasts. It has a cherished spot over her mantle. She paid handsomely for it, and was so bristled when I enumerated the various errors, chief among them, of course, the size and placement of the Pandyssian continent. Oh, how cartographers are loath to show how small and distant our empire really is compared to that giant landmass, as if Pandyssia were but a few days' journey from Iran. Is that deriving that from Pangaea? Which, for anyone who doesn't know, Pangaea being millions of years ago when all of our continents were one giant continent. Every veteran ship captain knows that it takes months to reach those shores. I had no doubt that Pandysia was rich in resources, but a place must be understood if we ever hope to exploit its myriad treasures. These were my thoughts as I agreed to join the ill-fated expedition. And so it was, on the 3rd day of the month of Earth, under calm gray skies, the great sea vessel Antonia Aquilo set sail with captain, crew, researchers, and myself, 38 of us total, for what would be the most terrifying and spiritually draining experience of my life. I'm assuming that's where he found the blood flies. Oh, you want it? Is that one? That one looks dead. Can I interact with it or something? Why is it highlighted like that when I look at it? Oh, shit. Okay, I need to put this over here. And the heart will go there. And the bolts will go to the left. Okay. Well, actually... yeah. Okay, those are bullets. How do I... okay. Pick up the blood fly, which gave me 5 coins. I guess I could only pick up the 1. Alright. Let's... take a quick... Can I sharpen my sword? Nope. Alright, I guess it's probably time we talk to Megan. Maybe she can provide some insight. Oh, god damn it, we got more shit. More shit to read! It's just so much shit. Blood of the Abel House. This chapter will focus on Edithia Abel, steward of Culero. With sword in hand, she swept the marshes of raiders, sacrificing her life for Serkonos. We will provide newly uncovered insights into the exploits of Rabinos Abel, who built the ornate wooden bridges of Sagunto. Follow along as we map out the expansions occurring under the Abels, through which trade routes to other isles were established, bringing riches to the nation-state. Even as waves of settlers continued to join Serkonos from Morley, the Abels balanced growth against Serkonan culture. In later chapters, we will detail the times of Theodanis Abel, true son of Serkonos, brave and benevolent. He united the East and West as no other before him. Even the rowdy people of Bastilion swore loyalty to him. One isle, one Serkonos, united under House Abel. Lastly, we will settle on Luca Abel, who rules today, partaking in feasts and merriments of all kinds, bringing joy to our fair isle. The fact that you have that book lying around makes me question... fuck, another book. The Shindari Gift, a study by Emora Clipswitch, on the effect of the winds of the Karnakan landmass and resulting economic positions. Whale oil, liquid power, how astonishing that within these beasts, inside the oil harvested along with their flesh, was enough power to see the isles through these tumultuous years, and in all seemed limitless, but now the lights begin to dim. Our fisher folks say the great beasts are increasingly rare. Not all places will suffer this loss equally. Fellow natural philosophers, Karnaca has a unique feature, the cleft in Shindari Peak, through which the winds are channeled and amplified. As whale oil begins to run short, with the cost of finding the remaining leviathans escalating beyond the worth of the oil itself, Karnaca will find itself ascendant among the isles. I mean, some of the stuff, I feel like it's probably stuff that I don't really need to read, but I want to try and unravel as much of the lore and story as possible. Okay, I think we found everything. Let's talk. Let's talk, Rosaria.
All right, you've explained part of it. What were you and Sokolov doing here?
Rosario, Dawson.
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer.
That's totally Rosario
He wanted
Dawson.
to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer was a solarium years ago. I'll get inside and eliminate the Crown Killer. Maybe the alchemist will cooperate, maybe she won't. Either way, I'll try to figure out what happened to Sokolov, too.
I would say good luck, but I don't think you want my luck. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
So, I guess Sokolov must have been just calling out to Megan for help when he got taken. I want to know what's in the storage room. See, it's a good thing I came up here. And found another book. This is just accounting. Alright. Oh, look how pretty. So this is Karnaca. Karnaca. That looks cool. I like the way they kind of carved out those mountains. It's almost kind of cell shader-ish. Oh, look, a skiff just like in the first game. What a coinkydink.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Yeah, so I guess that means this boat is going to be my
The old city must have changed a lot.
Off we go then.
primary means
One more
of,
time, old friend.
or like a headquarters. Right. Find Addermeyer Station and take a carriage to Addermeyer Institute. It is the best lead you have for tracking down the Crown Killer. Still not clear on why we need to find the Crown Killer. Like how that relates to everything else.
Take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station.
That water looks pretty cool. Not the most realistic looking water, but then again, this isn't the most realistic looking game.
After Duke Luca Abel took over,
But it's pretty cool looking.
The wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
This is definitely a very stylized game, that's for sure.
Good man.
I really dig it.
The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I can take care of myself.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov.
How long has it been? She already has propaganda and...
Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Oh, why is it red? What the fuck? Maybe it's like because they're like gutting fish and the blood is just draining into the ocean. That's pretty nasty if it's something else.
Welcome to Karnaka, stranger.
I'm no stranger.
No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here at the docks.
Dude, you have got some massive fucking meat hooks.
Well, whatever.
Jesus.
I got more important things to worry about.
God. Yeah, I think because this is probably because this is a port, that's probably fish guts coming out of there. Yep. There we go. Okay, well, got a wanted poster. They're claiming that I'm the Crown Killer, or is that someone else? Yeah, Corvo Attano saying that I'm the Crown Killer. That's nice. So, once again, wrongfully accused.
Yeah, we pass it along to another ship at a discount. Then we all split the take.
Just don't forget about me. Loading crates sure beats smoke-flashing houses to kill off the blood flies. Never doing that.
That's Adamire in the distance.
Smells the blood.
Where? That?
You still eat
Or...
meat? All the blood flies and all. I'm not sure it's safe. Of course. I mean, trust me, but you're how can you be sure?
What I hear? Like I hear some woman moaning.
Just boil everything. Simple as that. Tastes like shoe leather, but it's better than eating blood fly. Am I right?
It's getting hard to breathe over here. I repair broken mining equipment, so unless you need a second-hand pickaxe, I can't help you.
No, I'm good. Thanks though. Cool tree.
I told her it was the wrong kind of
I can't imagine what
They don't want to listen.
what it's like what goes into building environments like this. I mean, to think of every little detail, every little stone, every tile, every blade of grass. I mean, these really unique looking trees, the buildings, I mean everything. Like, I mean, this is a cool little bar we got going on here.
Blood flies are
I would totally
disgusting.
just chill here all day long,
Next.
except for
That's
this,
enough to make a man crazy.
all this blood and guts from the fish. I think it's fish. I don't know if it's fish. Anyway, all right. Well, I am gonna take a break here, and oh yeah, here we got jeez. These are some ugly-ass whales. Look at that thing. Fuck. Some ugly-ass freaking whales. Kind of hard to feel bad for them.
It wasn't his fault, Maya. I'm sorry.
Man. That's just nasty. Look at those fucking choppers. Okay. Anyway. I will see you guys when I get back. And we will be heading into Karnaca. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Karnaca. Alright. See you guys.